Hello beautiful people, my name's Kristen. I thank you, welcome you to the channel. Ask that if you like and want to see more of these kind of unboxings, subscribe, stick around, keep watching. I've got Fashom. I did the unboxing of the actual box on the Fashom Facebook page. So if you want to see that part, feel free to go over and check out that part. I am just going to jump right into the try-on. It is an on-demand styling service to get 5 items picked for you. What I really appreciate about Fashom is that they're very unique pieces. So it's $15 styling fee, although the first box is free, and the $15 gets applied to something. So I can almost always find something really interesting and fun. So I went ahead and put on the first piece. So this is a Les Amis dress. It has a very conservative kind of pattern of just big white florals. It's a faux wrap. The waistband is kind of that empire where it's right at the bust line. That's what I'm looking for. It is just the standard knee length, which I prefer. This is the length of dress that I really like. It's got a nice flow. The fabric is very stretchy, very comfortable. I really do like this chocolate brown color. I wasn't sure with my changing hair if this would be good, but I do like the brown. I'm not a huge fan of 3/4 sleeves, but let me know what you think about the pattern and the style and the color on me. Okay, the APNY Natural Crepe Tunic. It is, how much is this one? $55. This is the most expensive item in the box. It is 100% that viscose, which I think is a rayon family. I love rayon. I know it's some maintenance to like have to steam it or get it hung if it's able to be dried, but anyway, this is just a super fun print. I always ask for kind of that nod to the 70s, and this has such a fun, beautiful colors. I love the calming greens and blues. It has this awesome neckline with the notch, and then it is tunic length. The material is gauzy and a little crepey, that lightweight, super flowy, beachy. The tunic length comes all the way below the booty. You could just wear leggings. It is, even though it's lightweight and thin, it is not sheer. I do not have a cami on underneath it, and I think that's fine. I think that totally works. So I really like this piece for being in the summer heat. It would be super cooling. I generally like my sleeves to be all the way, but I kind of think with this style it works on this length. And what do you think about the pattern? Let me come a little closer so you can see the pattern, because it's right at the bust line. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on at the bust line. So I just want to make sure that on a larger chested person, you're not just like staring at my chest. And I know this is risky to say, because once you say something, you can't kind of unsee it. But does anybody remember that Powerpuff Girl cartoon that used to be on? My boys were so into it. And the evil villain Mojojojo, he was like this monkey creature that was taking over the world. This right here, it reminds me of Mojojojo. But honestly, when I'm kind of stepping back or just looking at it, I don't see it so much. But you have to be honest with me and tell me, because I think it's a fun groovy pattern, but I have to look at it, think about it, share it with my husband, and I would love to know what you think. The Sogo printed Elmore top for $42. It has cute button detail on both sleeves. They are actually working, so I think if you really wanted to, you could maybe unbutton and do a little off the shoulder kind of thing. Let's just try for humoring. Actually, it's such a funky kind of shirt. I think that might work. Let me put it back for posterity. So I really like the colors in this, the bright greens and blues and pinks here. It's almost an abstract organic kind of feel. It's got a dolman type of sleeve action, drop shoulder, no seams, and then it has this waistband, which may be too much, y'all. Like, I think if it picked up one of these colors and it was solid, or it was even a continuation, but I don't know, maybe this sucks in and makes me look thinner. You can see the length on it. It's definitely a unique piece. This top is by CETL SARL Paris. It's the straps printed short sleeve top. It's $39, and I totally love the materials. Cotton. It has these little buttons all the way down. I love the colors in the pattern. I love the tank top. I feel like the top, no matter how I kind of mess with it, continues to bunch up here and be a little too big. But as I stand up and show the bottom, this is super tight around my hips and rear. There's no stretch or give right around here. But how pretty! Gorgeous colors. Would be lovely as we transition into fall. Put on your cardigan with it. I really want this, but I just feel like it's tight on my hips and then loose in my arms, and it makes me sad. But it's probably perfect fit for somebody else. It's just my body's not behaving for it. For the piece I was most excited to try, because this is totally my colors and pattern and just crazy kind of quirkiness. It's by Chris and Carol, the chiffon print maxi dress. It's $45, so very reasonable price for a dress. It has these cute, gorgeous flutter, gauzy sleeves, and then the lining is a thin white, so it's not super hot. They're both layers are thin, that's what I'm trying to say. And it's got the V-neck, which is flattering. Love all the nice pattern. Back up and show you. The waist is more empire. My natural waist is actually down here, which actually if you're out eating or something, it's kind of nice to have the empire waist, but you can tell me what you think of it. The ruffle, you can see how it hits. I was worried it was going to be dragging the floor, but that is not the issue. I think it's a little bit longer in the back than the front. I'll have to watch the playback. The lining kind of stops at the knee. So I think it's really fun. There's not pockets in it. It's just a straight chiffon, flowy dress. That's a lot of fun. Okay, so if you don't mind giving me some feedback, some help deciding. This top, I love it. The fit's off, and I can't size up or down because the top feels too big and the bottom feels too small. But if you get this in your preview, you should get it. It feels great. It's beautiful colors. I love it. It just can't be for me. This kind of chocolate coffee dress, I love the style of it and the material of it. I'm not sold on the pattern. I'm really pretty picky about my florals, y'all. I'm just gonna claim it. I'm a little high maintenance about my floral. And this one just, it's not speaking to me. I'm gonna sleep on it, probably try it on again, because that's what I do. But let me know what you think. This top, my husband, when I showed him, he thought it looked like a cross. And I can see that. You got the, I need 3 hands. You've got the down and the across. So he saw a cross. My son said he saw some robot transformer hunter something or other that I had no idea what he was talking about. But supposedly it's not that bad of a thing. So, but this is beautiful. I really, really like this. I love the colors. I love the feel of it and that it would be cooler in the summer months. I love the sleeves and the sleeve length even. Yeah, I'm really leaning towards keeping this one, but let me know your vote. This one is crazy. This one is funny. I came out and my son said that it looked like they were pouring a margarita. I was like, bonus. And I showed them the buttons and kind of did the off the shoulder, and they thought that was really cool. They agree that the colors at the bottom, my son said, were kind of warm colors, and the colors at the top were kind of cool and bright, and that was the only thing that bothered him. So I love this. Let me get this a little closer. You see how it's fruit? It's like a little fruit basket, y'all. I love this. I wish the whole top was this. It's like, this is fun, but I'm really jazzing on this. Anyway, Fashom, if you have a shirt that's all this one, put that in my next box. So I would wear that if I had it. Like if that's the third item and it's only like works out to a few dollars, I would wear it to get a few dollars worth of wear out of it, if that makes sense. But for me, this is the winning piece. I absolutely love the pattern. I love the colors. I love the ruffles. I love the V. I love the tie in the back. I love the length on it. I love the feel of it, the fabric of it, the lining of it. The only thing I have issue with it all is that this waist elastic is right below the bust as an empire, and so it's just not quite as form-fitting or flattering as having it at the natural waist. I really wish it was lower, and then it would be such a perfect dress. But you know what? It's close enough for me. I can definitely deal with an empire waist, and like if I'm gonna go to dinner or go out somewhere, this isn't a date night kind of dress, but like, you know, going out with your coworkers or your friends or whatever, this would be a really fun, really funsy. So this is a definite yes. This piece I am absolutely 100% keeping. And then my questions are what do we call this? We'll call this one the margarita shirt, and we'll call this one the cross shirt. We'll go with the cross instead of Mojo Jojo. So this is the cross shirt, and this is the margarita shirt. So 2, all 3, I'll do the math, we'll figure it out. You can let me know what you think about this floral, but this is probably not for Kristen. I appreciate you hanging out with me though, and hope that maybe you saw something to inspire you or want to order something. I do that a lot. That's how I ended up with Fashom this time. I saw a couple other pieces, they didn't have those, but I just asked for different and unique, and they delivered. So hit them up, let them see what they can find for you, and stay tuned for more videos. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Stay safe.